Hi everyone, I'm Neil. I live in the city of Brampton with my daughter.
Hi, my name is Neva.
So Neva, which grade are you in, and which school do you go to?
I'm in grade 5 and I go to Ross Drive Public School.
And we're both very excited. We love sports in general. We play tennis. And Neva, how long have you been playing tennis?
I've been playing tennis for about 3.5 years.
And we've been waiting for some nice courts in Brampton, which are with a bubble, especially to play in the wintertime. And this is a beautiful facility that Premier Racket Club has organized for us. Neva, what are your favorite hobbies?
My favorite hobbies are mainly sports. I love playing tennis, basketball, track and field. I love art, painting, and singing.
Yeah, so we're very keen on being having a active and healthy lifestyle, and sports is a big part of our lives. I play a lot of pickleball, and I started coaching my daughter when she was 6.5, and it's been about 3.5 years of her playing tennis now, and she plays with the OTA. So Neva, who are your favorite tennis players?
My favorite tennis players are probably Coco Gauff and Elena Rybakina.
And what do you want to be when you grow up, Neva?
When I grow up, I would like to be a tennis player.
Yeah. So we're very excited to have this facility here in Brampton. Looking forward to coming here and playing a lot more tennis during winter. We really enjoy all the facilities that the City of Brampton has put up for us. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Neva's mom, Nito, and we're here today at the tennis opening ceremony for the new courts in Rosalie Park. Neva, how does it feel being here?
It feels super exciting and super fun to see new courts open.
Yeah, why is that important, do you think?
Because I love playing tennis and it's my favorite sport, and I think that it's great that they're opening more like courts that have bubbles for like the winter, because there's not a lot in Brampton. I think it's really good.
I agree completely, and I think even to improve mental health and physical health, it's so important to have different community resources, tennis courts like this one. I work in the mental health field as a psychotherapist in training at Catholic Family Services, Peel and Dufferin, and we see firsthand how important it is to have such amazing facilities that the City of Brampton has to offer, and we're really grateful for Mayor Patrick Brown and the team for giving youth this opportunity so that other kids like Neva and others youth can take advantage of these really beautiful tennis courts that are just so inviting and warm. And are you looking forward to playing today here?
Yeah, I'm really excited to have the clinic with Charles and just to have a lot of fun. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
We're excited. We're excited about tennis in Rosalie Winter Tennis Dome. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rowena Santos, Regional Counselor in Wards 1 and 5 and very proud Chair of Community Services. First of all, welcome and thank you to everyone who is joining us today for this exciting unveiling. It's not really an unveiling. You're right in the middle of it, and it is beautiful. Before we begin, I would like to acknowledge the City of Brampton is located on the traditional territories of the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat First Nations, who have called this land home since time immemorial. We acknowledge the treaty agreed to in the Ijadanse Purchase of 1818, and we are committed to our ongoing role in reconciliation through meaningful action that is rooted in truth, justice, and respect. We are grateful to the original caretakers of this land who have ensured we are able to work, play, and live in Brampton now and in the future. Joining us today, of course, we have our incredible young tennis players with us today. Give them a round of applause. We also have Mayor Patrick Brown. We have our Commissioner of Community Services and our Community Services team who worked very hard to get this dome up and running today. Give it up for them. We have Carl Hale, CEO of Premier Racket Clubs. Carl. Daniel Nestor, Wimbledon champion and top international ranking, former Canadian professional tennis player. There you are. Recreation is at the heart of a healthy, vibrant community, and we are thrilled to unveil this fantastic addition to Brampton's lineup of top-tier amenities. Our city is home to many youth at this facilities, and this facilities programming will prioritize youth engagement, providing more opportunities for them to stay active and involved. This will certainly be a very popular amenity for years to come, and I just want to also acknowledge we've got members of the Brampton Tennis Club here today as well. You're excited about it too, aren't you? Now, yeah, absolutely. There you are. Now I'd like to invite Mayor Patrick Brown to deliver a few remarks. Mayor Brown.
Well, thank you, Councillor Santos, and Councillor Santos is the chair of our Community Services Committee and has been passionate about expanding recreation in our city. So thank you for the great work you're doing as chair of Community Services and as the local councillor in this area too. So round of applause for Councillor Santos. Excited to see this Rosalie Park tennis facility open ahead of schedule. I know we had an ambitious schedule. Look at Bill Boyce, the Commissioner of Recreation. I think he got a few gray hairs, or lost a few hairs, when we said how quickly we wanted to have this done. We wanted it done for this winter season to make sure that youth had a place to play. But as part of a broader investment in tennis, and it's an exciting time for tennis in our city. Not only do we have this investment, but we have two other facilities working on having new tennis amenities. Of course, we have those coming in the near future at Gore Meadows and at Embleton. But last year and this year, we budgeted to resurface and revitalize 30 courts in the city. So if you've seen old tennis courts that were dilapidated, beat up, looked like they hadn't had any love in 30 years, and you go by now, they look like these courts. And that's important. You know, our goal for Brampton is no matter what sport you love, it's easy to be active in Brampton. Whether you play field hockey or soccer or basketball, active, healthy. You know, there are too many diversions right now. You know, kids watch a lot of TV, play a lot of video games. But how you build a healthy community is make sure that you can fall in love with whatever sport you like. And I think there is talent in this city. I see it. You know, Charles Gambis, who's been the tennis pro at the Brampton Tennis Club for 20 years, told me he fell in love watching Boris Becker and has become, I think, one of the best tennis instructors in the country. But, you know, Charles would tell me in the winter, he'd take kids that would spend, you know, spring, summer, and fall learning tennis in Brampton, and they go up to Orangeville for their lessons. What a shame. The city is big as Brampton. We should be able, for all ages, to make sure that you can learn here. You can fall in love with your sport here. You go to the Shinkuzi bubble, 100% booked. All prime times, 100% booked. Sometimes it's a fierce competition. You know, I hear about double bookings, and I'll come to the Shinkuzi bubble and hear that there's almost residents in verbal fights because there was a mistake in the booking system. But there's such love for the sport. Well, by adding new amenities, we're going to alleviate that pressure. And what a great problem to have. People interested in being healthy and active, we want to encourage. And so, Charles, I hope I never have to hear from you again that kids have to leave the city to learn tennis. We want to make sure that we have that capacity. And to Carl Hale, who has been the executive director of that Tennis Canada tournament that was one of the best in the world, a renowned name in the tennis world. You ask the best players in the world, they all know about Carl Hale. So to have his interest in growing the sport in Brampton is a real gift for the city. Carl, thank you for your friendship to the city of Brampton. And I can tell you, Carl, since we started this project, has been looking at ways outside the box to make sure kids that can't afford a tennis racket, kids that can't afford lessons, that we can look at ways to make sure that we can sponsor their involvement. He runs a great charity that helps the most vulnerable families. And Carl, we're excited to work with you on that project to make sure that tennis is for everyone. And I don't think we gave Daniel Nestor an adequate introduction. They said Wimbledon champion. I think he's actually won everything in doubles. I think he won every Grand Slam. And if I recall correctly, you won a gold medal too in doubles, right? So there you go. Way back. So he's won everything in the tennis world. And sometimes in Canada we're too polite. We don't celebrate our own. But Daniel is one of the most renowned Canadians in terms of his accomplishment on international level. So thank you for joining us for this opening today. And kids need role models, right? You turn on the TV and see someone that's held every trophy. It's great to celebrate role models. I saw Rosemary Miller here too. Rosemary. As long as I know, Rosemary's been working on supporting tennis in the city, and she still plays. Dan, watch Rosemary. She's dangerous on the tennis court. So if you need a mixed tennis partner, she's a ringer. I know Terry would vouch for that. So today we celebrate this opening as a new amenity for kids in our city and adults too. This court's for everyone, but there'll be a special focus on youth programming. And I want to say to everyone that's made this possible, thank you. We're really excited to making sure this is just the start. We want to make sure that when people think of Brampton, that they say this city has the best tennis amenities in the country, that if you're a kid that wants to play tennis, there's no better city in the country to fall in love with the sport. And this is going to be one of many new initiatives where we really see recreation expanded in our city. So thank you, Councillor Santos. Thank you to all the kids for helping us officially kick off this opening. Normally we have ribbon cuttings. Commissioner Boyce used to be the fire chief, and I've had times where we've actually used the chains of life to cut ribbons. Maybe we'll have someone do a serve to cut the ribbon today, but it's such an honor to have this officially open. You can book online now. There's courts available. What an odd thing to say in Brampton, courts available. People call in early in the morning, you know this, to book a court, jacuzzi. You can't find a court. I logged on today, there's courts available, and so those that want to stay active and healthy, it is open today, a special day for the city of Brampton. Congratulations to all tennis enthusiasts.
Thank you so much, Mayor Brown, and I'm sure you're going to be using these courts as well. I'd now like to welcome Carl Hale to say a few words from Premier Racket Clubs. Carl Hale.
Thank you. I'm more of a shot maker than a talk maker, so I had this speech prepared, but I just thought of a story I'd share with you. Is that there was two kids from North York that started in a bubble like this, and one of them became a great tennis player, which is Daniel Nestor. He started in the North York bubble, and I started in the North York bubble, which is affordable tennis. And I couldn't play as great as him, so I started to work in tennis, which is my passion. So the story of this facility, I think a lot of stories will unfold like that, because this is for affordable tennis, for youth like this in our community and the expanded community to be healthy, love the sport, and possibly become on a scholarship, a professional player, or work in the sport like I do. And that's the story, one of the stories that will unfold in this facility. As I continue, I'd like to thank Mayor Patrick Brown and his team Bill and Jessica and Anand, who couldn't be here as my point people, who helped this facility unfold, and the rest of your team. Let's give them a big round of applause for their support. And just a little thing about our facility here at Rosalie. So we've talked with the school board. We're going to do school programs. We're going to have tons of youth tournaments on the weekends. We have parks and rec programs after school. We have a great coach in Charles Gambas here, our PRC team led by Andy Sutton. So we're committed to excellence here in this facility. So it'll be affordable tennis with excellence, developing the youth on and off the court. And I think you'll be very proud of what you're going to see in the coming months that'll come out of this facility in the years to come. So thank you.
Wonderful. And of course, now I would like to invite Daniel Nestor, the Wimbledon champion, to the podium for a few remarks. I don't know if he knows that he was going to speak. You're speaking. Of course you're speaking. You're a gold medalist.
I brought my racket to play. I wasn't really sure I had to speak, but congratulations to Carl and the city for putting this all together. In this country, we're lacking indoor facilities, so opportunities like this are great for the sport, great for kids, great for players of all ages. I think the sport is really booming, so this is a great attribute to the area, and hopefully you guys really take advantage of this. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Daniel. And so that concludes our official program for this evening. The courts are now open. And now I'd like to invite the mayor, the commissioner, members of the team, Charles and Carl, Andy, to join us for the official photo with the kids who are going to be using this facility as well. Congratulations, Brampton!
Hi there, my name's Rosemary Miller, and I'm really glad to be here today at the grand opening of the Rosalie Park Premier Rackets Club Tennis Dome. In Brampton, we're really lucky to have many facilities for people of all ages, from seniors to middle-aged people, but this place is going to focus on providing tennis to kids, and I think that's just the greatest. In tennis, you learn how to be smart. In tennis, you learn how to be fit. You learn how to be sociable, and you learn how to have fun. And I think that's just the greatest thing for Brampton. I thank Patrick Brown, our mayor, and City Council for doing such a great job in bringing this new facility to Brampton.
Hi, my name is Michaela Najar, and
my name is Simran Sandhu.
I really love playing tennis here. It's just awesome.
Yeah, it's really nice to play here. This is my second time here, and I had so much fun here.
We love playing together. The courts are awesome.
It's great that we don't have to play in the cold weather thanks to the bubble here, and it's just really nice to play here.
I'm so grateful that there's a bubble around so we can keep practicing and training with our friends.
And throughout the winter, it's hard to have court time and stuff, so it's really nice to just be able to come here. And the new opening, it's been great. Like the speech and everything, and now you can hear here too.
ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ ਮੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਹੈਗਾ ਗੁਰਦੀਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਮੈਂ ਐਕਸਾਈਟਡ ਹਾਂ ਉਰੇ ਖੇਡਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਹੈ ਨਾ 6ਵੀਂ ਕਲਾਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਪੜ੍ਹਦਾ ਹੈ ਉਰੇ ਆ ਮੇਰੇ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਨੇੜੇ ਹੈ ਆ ਕਲੱਬ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਲਈ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਵਿੰਟਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਡਿਫਿਕਲਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਇਆ ਕਰਨਾ ਵਿੰਟਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਖੇਡਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਆ ਇਨਡੋਰ ਹੈ
ਹਾਈ ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ ਮੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਇੰਦਰਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਹੈ ਮੈਂ ਬਰੈਂਪਟਨ ਦਾ ਰਹਿਣ ਵਾਲਾ ਹਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਰਾਈਟ ਨਾਓ ਅਸੀਂ ਮੋਸਟਲੀ ਵੁੱਡਵਾਈਨ ਜਾਂ ਰਿਚਮੰਡ ਹਿੱਲ ਖੇਡਣ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਵਿੰਟਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਾ ਹੁਣ ਇੱਥੇ ਬੱਬਲ ਓਪਨ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਬੜੀ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਘਰ ਦੇ ਨੇੜੇ ਖੇਡ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਓਕੇ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ
I'm Rowena Santos, Regional Councillor in Brampton Wards 1 and 5 and Chair of Community Services. What an exciting evening here in the city of Brampton. We are opening the very first winter domed tennis court here at Rosalie Park. It's the Rosalie Tennis Dome, which is going to be focusing on youth programming. We've partnered with one of the best premier racket clubs who's going to be providing some incredible programming from advanced tennis to youth tennis and all the levels in between. The city is also going to be providing programming for the community as well. We are so excited about this new facility, keeping our young people, our seniors active in this wonderful sport.
Feeling great today. You know, I love tennis. It's a beautiful sport. But really what this is about is expanding recreation for every sport. We want to make sure Brampton is the easiest city to stay active, to stay healthy. And whether you love soccer or basketball or baseball or whatever is your passion, we want to make sure Brampton has the amenities to support that. And so this is an expansion in tennis because we were at capacity at our existing winter facilities. So welcome to those tennis enthusiasts in downtown Brampton. You have a new facility to play in.